And our newest sponsor, Stream Supply Co. Got all your streaming needs, everything you can think of from keyboards, headsets, microphones, monitors, mice, and webcams, and more. Make sure you go check them out. When you use at checkout code GROCK, GROCK, you will get 5% off any purchase. So, link is in the description, and so is that code.
What's up, everybody? And we are back again with another 10 Things video. What we're going to be looking at today is it's something that kind of goes with the RPGs. It is the board games. We love board games, and board games are so much fun. But what we're going to do is look at the best two-player ranked board games. So these are not my rankings. Link will be in the description as always. And this actually was published Valentine's Day this year. So we're going to go ahead and look on through the list. So uh, Raptor is a battle of wits between dinosaurs and scientists. Scientists, dinosaurs. Yeah, we love dinosaurs. So let's take a look. I've not played this, so and truthfully, just the way that this sounds, I may be down. So in Raptor, one player controls the scientist while the other controls the raptors. As the scientist, the player's goal is to capture the baby raptors or take down the mama raptor. As the raptors, player's goal is to eat all the scientists or help the babies escape. So basically, it's Jurassic Park, Jurassic World, you know, on steroids. It sounds like so. Yee. Um, Raptors is very tense as players choose which cards to play for the round, attempting to outthink their opponent. There is a great roller coaster ride of emotions as the game progresses. One side, it may feel like all hope is lost until they pull off a surprising move and they win the game. Star Wars Queen's Gambit captures the exciting climax of episode 1. I know there's going to be some people, you know, I can already hear it, but they did make a game out of it. So, and it actually looks like there is a lot of pieces just from looking at the thing here. You can see the Gungans down here. You see the shuttle pods, shuttle bays for the fighters and whatnot. So, okay, let's take a look. Many Star Wars fans tend to not enjoy Episode 1. But there's a lot of debate on the climax of the film, has a lot of things happening at once. While it may not be fun to watch the film, it might be fun to play the game. Queen's Gambit lets each player take on a role of opposing sides, complete with Jedi, Sith, and armies. The game is a head turner with its 3-story Queen's Palace and becomes legendary as one of the most sought after games in the hobby. This one I'm not sure about. I don't know how this one got on here. Uh, Tennis at your fingertips, set and match. Uh, okay, manipulating objects by flicking, stacking, or balancing. Okay, this is the okay. Those of you that have played Pitch Car, this is what this is kind of sounding like. Okay, I may have a little bit of okay with this. Is it what, like shuffleboard? Okay, so it's kind of like shuffleboard, I'm guessing. Two players fake tennis ball, disc back and forth, attempting to score a point. At first, the game is difficult to grasp. After a few games, gamers can volley back and forth like pros. Dexterity games, yeah, it's the dexterity game, so it's very much like Pitch Car, which I love. I've been thinking about grabbing another copy of that because yeah, that was so much fun. Memoir 44. This one is actually fun to play. Definitely for the World War II type of reenactments. This is a lot cheaper than getting into like a full miniatures game. This one is actually fun. So it's basically two players. They draw cards, and which tells what they're going to do. So definitely that is a fun one also. Uh, there's a good amount of strategy in the game. Also really relies heavily on dice to determine the effect of its unit. The game comes with book of scenarios and historical context for each battle. This is one I have not played, but Mage Wars lets players duel as wizards. So it's a card game. So you build up your deck, because kind of like Magic. Okay. The twist of the game is that instead of players drawing cards from their constructed decks, they choose any card they want from each turn. Players slot each card of their deck into a spell book, which is essentially the same kind of book that card collectors use to protect their collections. Each turn, players gain and spend mana to play cards that may give their mages equipment, put obstacles on the board, or summon powerful creatures. Now, this one I'm going to murder the name. Santorini, I believe is how it's pronounced. Abstract game. Similar to chess, each player controls two pieces. Each turn, a player can either move one of the pieces and then build or add a section to a structure. The player that gets one of their pieces at the top of the structure first wins the game. So it can be very strategic. Target, I'm probably murdering that one too, is worker placement. Each player takes 5 actions per turn in a very unique way. Players place each of the 3 workers on different spaces along the border of the grid and then perform the actions in those spaces. All right, so let's take a look. Okay, so if they land here, they go like there. Okay. They've got raids. Let's see. Caravan. Okay. I'm assuming there's different, you can do different tiles and things like that. Okay. War of the Ring, Lord of the Rings in a box. War of the Ring is regarded one of the most ambitious and engaging 2-player board games of all time. The game encapsulates the entire Lord of the Rings trilogy of books and distills it into a game for the table. Each player controls a different side, either the Free Peoples or the Shadows. War of the Ring has every hallmark of the franchise that fans recognize, but give player the freedom to change the story in a new way. The game takes a long time to play, as well is very immersive. So this is like would be like Risk on crack. That's what just from looking at how the pieces are and everything else. That's what I'm thinking that is. All right, so I'm gonna murder this one too. Onitama. Onitama, 2-player, act as dueling masters, and students attempt to defeat each other in combat. Each player controls 4 student pawns and 1 master pawn. The pieces are moved based on which card player uses on their turn. Okay. And 7 Wonders. Now, 7 Wonders you can play up to, I think, 6 players on, because actually one of my cohorts in Table Breakers, he loves this game. And between with him and his wife, it can actually get cut through just between those two, not including adding everyone else into it. So um yeah, 7 Wonders, duel one of the most beloved 2-player games of all time, which is based on 7 Wonders, which won many awards when it was first released in 2010. However, many gamers are critical of the way the original 7 Wonders handled 2-player mode, and most players felt it was an underwhelming experience. 7 Wonders Duel remedied this by creating a game that similar style strictly for 2 players. Ironically, the 2-player game is now won even more awards and is more highly regarded than the original game. So I think that's going to end this right here, folks. So definitely want to thank you for joining us today. Make sure you do hit that like, hit that subscribe, hit the bell for notifications, and you know what? Even share this out. definitely appreciate it. I'm getting close to 300 subscribers at this point. So I want to thank everyone who has subscribed, and catch you next time.